What's up? It's Driver KG, and we're going to explain our top 5 dislikes on our 2022 Elantra N. Our first dislike is the paint. The paint is very thin. As you can see, we have performance blue and we have rock chips already. Within a few months of ownership, we are now on our 5th month, right? 5th. And it just picks up rock chips really bad. It's very thin. The quality of the paint is not very good. As you can see, these are pretty deep. And from what I know, you can't go to Hyundai and say that, you know, you want to repaint or something like that. If we did not get the PPF, you have to get it at some point in time as you own the car. The color is beautiful, but the paint, you know, the paint could be better. So if you are thinking about performance blue or any of the brighter colors, this is a premium color. Just know, try and get it, if you could, try and get a PPF or something of that nature. Something, because you're going to need it. I live out here in Jersey. It's pretty bad, especially if you're going to be on the turnpike.
The second dislike we have is the passenger seat is really low.
So I've sat in the passenger seat a few times while she's driven, and it is very low. Like you feel very stooped down. I guess it matters what your height is. I'm 5'10", she's 5'7". You do feel very low in this car when you're in the passenger seat. The driver's side seat is fine. I have good visibility. So this is my eye level, and this is what I see. And this is with the seat mostly at its highest, and I still have a good amount of headroom. Like I said, I'm not very tall at all. I have the seat pretty close for the most part, not like super close, but this is what I see. And at eye level in the passenger side, this is what she sees, or this is what I would see if I was sitting down. But right now, we're just going to go by her eye level. This is what she sees. So if there were an adjustability to maybe give the passenger seating the adjustability to move up, that would be pretty good. Maybe for a 2023 model or 2024 or whatever they decide to do. So that's the second one. So the third dislike I am going to talk about is the gloss black that is here. So this gloss black, I wanted to on purpose leave it somewhat dirty, or, you know, I didn't wipe it off, just to show you like a real life of what it gets like. And I did wipe it off probably like 2 days ago, and just to show, like, it does pick up a lot of, you know, fingerprints and all that stuff. But the gloss black here is not my favorite. I probably will change it out to carbon fiber. What you think, right?
Yeah.
Carbon fiber, or maybe forged carbon fiber or something. But the gloss black is definitely not my favorite here. And if there was one thing that I can change in here, it would be that. So on the stalk, it's fine. I mean, if you could see it definitely picks up a lot of dust, a lot more dust than normal. But a lot of these things will be getting changed out to something else. But like I said, nitpicking, that is third. Our fourth dislike we're going to talk about is, in fact, the windshield wipers. These windshield wipers are not very good. When it's raining and you put them on, I mean, they do a good job of, you know, cleaning the window up, but they leave some streaks out, and I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Let's see if it's able to pick that up. Do you see those streaks? Are you able? Let's see, are we able to pick that up? Well, it's not picking it up very much, but, you know, if you can, let's see, a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to get it a little bit better at nighttime. But I did notice some people on the forums, they do decide to change those windshield wipers out for some better ones. I'm not sure exactly which one they go to. I have to do some more research, but that's going to be the 4th issue so far with the car that I would change. So the last dislike that I have about this car so far is the lag that's, I guess, in the transmission when you go to gas up. So watch this. Then it hit. Okay, so what I mean in lag, say if you want to pass somebody or you happen to be doing a roll race, it's not so much when you're in a dig. It's mainly the lag when you step on it and from when it actually kicks and goes and, you know, it gets to the correct gear. So again, I'm going to demonstrate, if you were to just mash on the gas, how long it actually takes. So for instance, I'm getting ready to do a pull and I'm going to show you guys exactly the difference. Okay, so here it is. I'm in N mode. I'm mashing on the gas right now. Now it kicks. So let me show you again. Alright, so here we go. Rolling. And now N mode. And then I'm going to let you know when I'm going full throttle. I'm going to do it in a beep. The minute I beep, full throttle. It took a minute, but watch. You can see the difference if I'm in a lower gear. See this at 50 something miles an hour? See? And right away you can tell it has a difference in barely any lag. It even chirped going into 3rd gear. And yet again, we were at 50 something miles an hour. Very quick. And you know, if you have a manual, obviously you're in gear, so you know exactly what gear to be in. In other videos that I've had runs with in Mexico, you notice those times that I just mashed the gas, I had a difference in the way the race turned out. You know, that latency is about a full second to a second and a half of, you know, delay. So like in the runs that we had with the Type R's, that was just me, like now, being at 40, 45 miles an hour and still having that delay. But unfortunately, you know, I should have did more runs that, you know, I was in manual mode, and, you know, at that time, I'm still learning the car. It's a learning curve. So any car you have, it's going to be a little bit before you know exactly what gears to be in, but that's just a part of learning the car. That's why I will probably never just mash on the gas ever again. You know, I know that 2nd gear is really, really good when you're anywhere between 40 and, I'm going to say, maybe 50. 50 is pushing it. But you know for a fact, if you're ever roll racing with this car, I know Sam Car Legion has a few videos with Elantra N's. With the gray Elantra N they did with the Type R, they did not downshift when it came to doing those runs. That's why they got the results that they got. And on some of the runs that I had, I was able to actually get a win on those Type R's that had a bit of mods going on with their cars. But the rest of the runs that I've had, you see I've had a little bit of success, you know, and most of those cars where they have more power. So, you know, it's all about what you know about the car, and if you know how to drive it, the learning curve. But if there was a delay, because I do have a manual car other than this, there's a delay, and that I don't like. I guess that's just something with automatics. So did you have anything that you want to add that adds to the dislikes? No?
No.
Okay,
Those are the
so
main ones.
that is it. That is our top 5 dislikes about the car. Now we're going to go into our top 5 likes.